We will start, okay? See, we all know for NBC examination, from the NBC point of view, you will get 30 questions MCQ, NBC prelims, Nagaland. Okay, every year from Nagaland, you will get 30 MCQ in the prelims. So preliminary is coming up within 60 days. Yes, might be October last week or November 2nd week. So now, if you are going to aim for this year, now you have to come stronger. So prelims 30, mains another 30 MCQ. Same. Whatever you get the prelims, you will get the same 30 MCQ, along with 74 descriptive. Okay, 74 descriptive. Too important. 74 descriptive. So Nagaland will make up around 104. Yes, come in. 104 is going to come in mains. So see, if you want to break this exam, you have to be strong in Nagaland. You have to be too strong. Okay, you have to be too strong now. Yes, come in. Nagaland is going to be too important now. If you are weak in Nagaland, I don't think you're going to break this exam. Interview also, they will ask most probably based on Nagaland as you're going to serve in the state of Nagaland. And the last one more thing is, you go for so many research. Okay, the festivals, the 17 tribes. Okay, 17 tribes of Nagaland. 17 official recognized tribe of Nagaland. Every day, at least one tribe. From today, every day, at least in 2 days, try to research for one tribe. If you're Angami, you start with Angami. Monday and Tuesday. The festivals, the origins, your brothers-in-law. Do you have some brothers? Yes. Might be Chekisang, might be your brothers. Yes. Like this, the question is going to be twisted out here. So remember, today we're going to discuss about the Nagas in general. Origin of the word Nagas and where does we come from? What does the scholars and intellectual people say about the Nagas in general? Where does we live? Okay, the types of people, the Nagas, but the types of the Nagas. So this is going to be a very interesting topic now, and you have to come up with so many things. If you want to break this exam the first attempt, 17 official tribes of Nagaland. You go for research. Art and culture. Art and culture is the focus of the APSC. Just like when the state of Nagaland was created, the chief minister of Nagaland, the first governor of Nagaland, this will come, but only for few. Okay, 5 to 10 marks. But the other 20 marks is based on the art and culture, especially on the art and culture. Ancient period, in the British administration. The ancient art and culture and British administration in the Naga Hills. This is the little tower. Ancient Naga period, the art and culture among the Nagas, and second is British administration in the Naga Hills, especially from 1866 till 1947. Okay, this is the topic which you will came across. From 1866 till 1947, the British administration in the Naga Hills. After this, after independence also, so the process is like this. Okay, 10 question you can expect from art and culture. Yes, 10 question you can expect from the British administration. And after we got independent, India got independent. Yes, from 1947 till 2024, you can expect another 10 questions. So this is how we will try to analyze. I'm also going to give you most of the notes, okay, as much as I can. I will go for research, I'll give you. But for you also, every day in the newspaper, what is going on? Just like what issue is going on in some important departments. Say, the Department of Home, the Home Department, the largest department in Nagaland. What is the job of this department? See, looking after the law and order, disaster management. Yes, all these issues, administration, the governance of the day, every day. The most important department, the Home Department, and take the example of the RD Department now, the Rural Department, RD Department, the schemes in the welfare policy which is coming up for the commandment. So these are some of the departments you have to look after. RD Department, Home Department, Social Welfare Department. Yes. And the law and order is too important. So administration, the law and order is going to be asked in NBC mains, you know. And Department of Personal and Administrative Reforms. See, if you crack the NBC exam, which department is going to give you training? If you crack NBC exam, which department is going to give you training? This is too important. Department of Personal and Administrative Reforms. So please remember, all this you have to remember. So go for some research. Because in Nagaland, every year the question is different. Anything take a Nagas, okay? Anything take a Nagas. So today, we will first see the migration of the Nagas. Where does we come from? The topic for today is the origin of the Nagas. The first topic in ancient India. It's an ancient India, ancient Naga history. The first topic in the ancient Naga history is origin of Nagas. Ancient Naga history. Ancient Naga history. Here we come across the migration theory. Okay, the first topic is migration. We all know we should have come from somewhere. Yes or no? Present day, we're all living in Nagaland. Okay, so but before I give you a notes here, remember, Nagas and Nagaland is different. When I say Nagaland, I'm only talking exclusively about the 17 official tribes of Nagaland. Right. When I say Nagaland, I'm talking only about the 17 official exclusive tribes of Nagaland recognized by the government of Nagaland, GON, government of Nagaland. But when I say Nagas, you might be anywhere. You may be in Myanmar, you may be in Assam, you may be in Manipur, you might be in any other country. When I say Nagas in general, I'm talking about the entire Nagas in the entire world. Alright, so this is too important. If the question is like this, the first graduate among the Nagas is going to be different from the first graduate from Nagaland. Or first missionary to Nagaland is going to be different from first missionary to the Nagas. Or first pastor from Nagaland is going to be different from first pastor from among the Nagas. Please remember this. In this is going to kill you in this kind of questions. Alright, so they are very much tricky. So please remember that this is one basic information you have to remember. So yes, coming. If NPC asks you, how many tribes are there in Nagaland? You will just go for 17. Okay. But if they ask you, how many Nagas are there in general in the entire world? It will be around 45 to 55. Approximately. Okay. This figure you remember. This is often asked in NPC. 45 to 55 Nagas. We are still finding now. Even in Oceania, Indonesia, Australia and all. Somehow, but no. As of now, it is only 45 to 55. Okay, I just related that. Okay, I'm not good at drawing. But remember, just know this logic. We have just two sources regarding the origins of the Nagas or the migration. Okay, migration. Talking about the migration theory, it was believed that these Southeast Asian people, they move up, and from here comes to present day Myanmar, and we have entered the present day Nagaland. So these people, some have settled here. Okay. From Myanmar, my brother, okay, my younger brother said, okay, I'll stay here, but I'll move up to present day Nagaland. No harm. So Nagas you will find in Myanmar. Some from China, they have come to present day Nagaland. Whatever might be the sources, we have two sources from China and from Southeast Asia. We move up. That is the only two sources. So the people of the Chinese, the people in the Southeast Asia, like Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, all these Vietnamese, we're all similar. So in the ABC option, let's go for this one. The Nagas of the present day Nagaland are similar with the people living in. They will give you the Southeast Asian country, just like Singapore, Thailand, Philippines. You have to go for that. You have to memorize the Southeast Asian country. You go home and see. All right. Even up to Australia, still some are finding. Even in just like Thailand, we're same, almost similar. So see the people of the Australian, even the Australian people, yes, somehow our just like the skin is similar. So from Australia it's moving up. So this is from Australia. If you come up, you'll find Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam. Okay, all these are similar. If you go to Myanmar, same. From China also, the road is same. So might be you say, okay, I'll settle here, but I'll settle here. It is just like let me settle in Kohima. You come down to Timapur, but we're all brothers. So this is the real Nagas. Okay, the 55 tribes are the real Nagas, but officially now we have only 17 tribes settled in the present state of Nagaland. This is the only reason. That is why you will feel why we are in Myanmar. Because of that reason. Okay, so my one brother is in Myanmar, I'm in President Nagaland, or you might be in Manipur. We will see all these issues. So this is the reason we have come down to present day Nagaland. So today I'm going to give you the Nagas living in Manipur, the Nagas living in Myanmar, the Nagas living in Assam, Nagas living in Arunachal Pradesh. So please write down the 45 other Naga tribes. Okay, let's write. Let's see. Nagas in, the first topic is going to be Nagas in Manipur. Nagas living in Manipur. Nagas living in Manipur. Nagas living in Manipur. First topic is Nagas living in Manipur. Bumay, Mara, Tanggal, Mayong, Zilianrong, Lamkang, Paiti, Mongsang, Jyoti, Mao, Nanggu, Shiru, Taro, Maring, Kung, Nabu, Kauring. So these are the Nagas living in Manipur. Okay, so you have to memorize all this. Nagas living in Manipur. Bumay, Marang, Mayong, Zeliang, Lamhang, Pung, Napu, Kauring, Maring, Taro, Tanggol, Mao, Bumay, Baiti, Bongsang, Chuti, Tanggal, Zeliang, Rong, Kauring, Napu, Pung, Lamhang, Maring. Nagas living in Assam. Nagas living in Assam. Nagas living in Assam. Western Rimai and Zeliang. Only two tribes. Western Rimas and Zeliang. Nagas living in Assam. Only two tribes. Western Rimas and Zeliang. That means the Zeliang people. Nagas living in Arunachal Pradesh. Now Nagas living in Arunachal Pradesh. Nagas living in Arunachal Pradesh. Nagas living in Arunachal Pradesh. Lama, Mishmi, Lama, Mishmi, Dilmer, Tansa, Takin, apa dari Wangsu, Shishimbu, Kakang, Nising. Kamdi, Wanju, Minya, Mingon, Nokti, Padam, Mishami, Kamti, Kukham. Please remember all these names. These are very important. So these are the Nagas you will find in Arunachal Pradesh. Kamdi, Wanju. This is often asked in MBC and this is Mishmi. Okay, these are the most favorite topic. without distance because this is not a formal class. You will all find these people going to surf in the state of bordering areas, Naga bordering areas. Yes, Nagas inhabited areas, you'll find this. Next is Nagas living in Myanmar, the highest number. Okay, the highest number Nagas living in Myanmar. Nagas living in Myanmar. Hime, Lino, Kayo. So many names, right? You never get those. Yes, we're done. Siram Shangi Somra Rasit Noko Para Sami Panggu Anale Chilo Himi Nagas of Nags Lamkam Kayo Magori Mayat Musang. Pangmay, Pangmi, Rogo, Pango, Panggem, Panggem, Loko, Tonga, Mulung, Nokjan, Malang, Longgisser. These are the Nagas you will find in Myanmar. Okay. So, any confusions? These are the Nagas you will find in Myanmar. In present day, Nagaland is made up of 17 tribes. So let's see the 17 tribes. Okay, let's see the 17 tribes. 17 tribes of Nagaland. 17 official tribes of Nagaland. Okay. Number one, we often start with Anggamis. Aus, Lodda, Sima, Ringmas. See, apart from this, all the other backward, right? Official tribe, you have to remember. See, among the 17 tribes, these are the 5 tribes which are known as the advancement. No reservation in these peoples. Remember, if you're from Anggamis, unfortunately, no. If you're from Aus, Simas, Ringmas, Loddas, these 5 tribes, no reservation. And among the, let's see the other 17, sorry, how much? The other 12, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 I go for Bujuli because Bujuli is the smallest tribe. Whereas the latest tribe is the Tikar. And Tikar are from which tribe? Yes? Here comes I'll go for Gongyak. Gongyaks are the largest tribe. Please remember, Gongyaks are the largest tribe. Bujuli is the smallest tribe. Tikar came from. Yes? You came across Yim Chongro? Yes. Suliang, Kachari. Yim Kim. Yim Chongro is in Chenshindu, Yim Kim, but Yim Chongru. First is Yim Chongru. Yes, give me one more. I forgot something. Yak, Skoki, Zeliang, Kachari, Pung, Uchuri. What more? Another 2? Yes? Give me one. One more? No, Ringma is an advanced tribe. One more backward tribe. Yes? Yes. It is the Chang, right? The Chang's people. So, these 17 tribes, you have to remember the festival and the origins. Okay, now festivals will go very deep. Festival will start from Monday. Every tribe will have at least 2 festivals, major festival. Now we will go very deep. They will never ask. See, Nagnalong is the official festival of the Chang tribe, but they will ask now, for how many days? For what purpose? What is it? Even the days are born now. So now we will see the activities which is during this festival. So these are the tribes you will find in Nagaland. And they have, every tribe will have a nickname. We will study that in the origins of this tribe. Okay. Who knows? The Aus might have a nickname known as the Hadiburia. Okay. Or just like the Kongyas, which means the head in black. See, like this. Or just like the Boom tribe means it's stone. So many things are here. So we will study all this in detail. Okay. Please be very sensitive in art and culture. If you want to break the exam in the first attempt, art and culture is very important. So Savanyan tribe, the smallest is the Pujuri, the largest is going to be the Kongyaks. So today also you get at least 1 mark. Yes, by just attending the class Officially, you'll get 1 mark. In Nagaland, so many questions are repetitive. Okay, they will keep on repeating. Also knocks in BSc. Manipur. Okay. Please repeat this. Important. This is too important. This is too important. The origins of the Nagas is associated with this place. Gizagenoma is the present day, the big district in Nagaland. The Michael is the present day in Manipur. Michael is a very important location in present day Manipur. So these two places are associated with the Nagas, the origins of the Nagas. That means before we migrated to different places, districts, while coming from Myanmar, we have settled down in this place once. Okay, from here you went to Mokokchung, doing some locally. From here also, from Manipur, you went to just like Dimapur, Kohima, or just like Zenibudoino. But remember, that is the reason why you have your brothers in Manipur. Okay, I forgot to give you one more. The mouse. Where do you find the mouse? Right? Yes? One more I forget. Manipur. The mouse. Yes, mouse are found in Manipur. Okay, mouse are found in Manipur. So these are all our brothers. So remember, actually it is just the divisions. Alright, so we will see the ancient India first, ancient Naga history first. From where does we come from? So the story is clear now. We have moved out from Southeast Asia, we have come down from China. And we have settled down in Myanmar. Then we have migrated to different part of the state. That is why we are settled down in present day, the street name Nagaland, the 17th tribe. So just write a short note. One more. Okay, please write down. According to Gizagenoma, please look at the blackboard. The group of people who left the Mao country, according to Gizagenoma, the group of people who left the Mao country first and proceeded to the area known as Shuhimi, are personally known as the Ringmas. According to Gizagenoma, the group of people who left the Mao country first and proceeded to the area known as Shuhimi are personally known as the Ringmas. According to Gizagenoma, the group of people who left the Mao country first and settled in the place known as Shuhimi are presently known as the Ringmas. Next point. According to Gizagenoma, the group of people, who migrated to a distant area from Gizagenoma. According to Gizagenoma, the group of people who migrated to a distant area from Gizagenoma, who came to be known as the ones who settles in a far-off land, are the Lotas. According to Gizaginuma, the group of people who migrated to a distant area from Gizaginuma, who came to be known as the ones who sails in a far off land, are known as the present day Lotus. Okay, we have two types of people, Tenimi and Mizamis. Okay, so let's see. We have two types of people in Nagaland, Tenimi and Mizamis. Tenimi. You came across this? Can you see? You can't see it. Right? See? Tenimi and Mizamis. So please write down. Angamis, Chakisangs, Ringmas, Angami, Chagisang, Ringmas, Maus, Tanguls, and Zilians. They are known as the Tenimi tribes. That is, they are all brothers. Angami, Chagisang, Ringmas, Maus, Tanguls, and Zilian. They are from Tenimi tribe, and they practice terrace cultivation. Their main occupation is terrace cultivation. So, terrace cultivation is practiced by which Nagas? It is by the Tenimi. You can remember the Pai and the Vu. The Pai and the Vu. The Pai and the Vu. So remember, the Tenimi people are, they are believed to be originated from two brothers, the Pai and the Vu. Okay, so these are the two brothers, the Pai and the Vu. So these are the two brothers where all these people have come from, the Tenimi tribe. The Tenimi tribe are believed to be originated from two brothers, the Pai and the Vu. Next is Mizamis. Mizamis, okay. Please write down the spelling. Miza. M-E-Z, Mizami. The northern tribes, Sumis, Nodas, and the Aus. The Mizamis are known as the Sumis, Nodas, and the Aus. The Mizami tribes. The northern tribe. So when you are in the hill areas, obviously you will practice June cultivation. Yes, you use your logic and geography, alright? This is how you get good marks. The Mizamis people are known as northern people. So in the northern side, don't you think you can do terrace farming? No, you can go for June cultivations. So these are the people who goes for June cultivations. The Sumis, Nodas, and the Aus, known as the northern Nagas, northern tribes. So somehow you came across this. Alright. So please remember, this you have to know when you go for the men, even for the men's. So see, regarding the migration theory, we have only two sources. One is from Southeast Asia, the other is from China. So let's write a small note out here. Okay, the topic will be the migration theory. This right now topic is migration theory. Migration theory. Under that, please write down. One theory is that the Nagas came with group of migrant tribes. One theory is that the Nagas came with the groups of migrant tribes who moved towards Southeast Asia from China. One theory is that the Nagas came with groups of migrant tribes who moved towards Southeast Asia from China through the Himalayan regions. One theory is that the Nagas came with groups of migrant tribes who moved towards Southeast Asia from China through the Himalayan regions. The other theory suggests that the Naga race originated from a group of tribes who moved up from the Southeast Asia. The other theory suggests that the Naga race originated from a group of tribes who moved up from Southeast Asia. Who moved up from the Southeast Asia. From the above evidence, it is clear that it is clear that whatever the origins were. From the above evidence, it is clear that whatever the origins were in the roads they follow, in the roads. That means the migration roads again, the areas that you follow. From the above evidence, it is clear that whatever the origins were in the roads they followed, the Nagas entered the present-day Nagaland. The Nagas entered the present-day Nagaland through Myanmar. Whatever might be the reason, in the roads they followed, the Nagas entered the present-day Nagaland in successive groups through Myanmar. In successive groups through Myanmar. Okay, now next point. Eastern Nagas, or you can Eastern Nagas along with the Aus belong to one group. That means they follow one wave of migration. Eastern Nagas. You can take the example of Tikar, Sangdam, Kimungans, Changs, okay. The Eastern Nagas in the Aus followed one wave of migration. That means they come together. They come together. This is too important. Eastern Nagas, in short, if you don't want to write the names, write Eastern Nagas in the Aus followed one wave of migration. Whereas the next is the Angamis, Chakisang, Lotas, Ringmas, Sumis, Angami, Chakisang, Sumis, Ringmas, and Lotas form one wave of migration. Too important again. So again, they are somehow similar again. So if you see, if you go to some eastern areas, they will have the names of the Aus. Okay, if you go to Chang, see? Okay, the Chang names in the Aus are the same. The thing is that Chang is, he is staying, he does not cross the river of the Tibu. Okay, for the Aus, we have come. But for these people, they said they will not come out here, so they stayed out there. Or else, we are almost better. Okay, we have almost followed one wave of migration. And whereas the Sumis, the Lotas, the Ringmas, and the Angamis, another wave of migration. They're almost similar. If you see Angamis in the Chakisan, Zilang, okay, they're all brothers. Okay, somehow they are similar. So this you remember. Connection should be okay. No other tribe. What these people will do? No other tribe except the Jung cultivation. But in the hilly, in the plain areas, yes, in the South India. I'm so sorry. Near the plains areas, Dimapur, Kohima, we can go for paddy cultivations. Very much possible. Very much possible. So remember all this. This is too important. Okay, you use your logic. In Nagaland, do not leave even one question remains. In Nagaland, try to read all the questions. Just write something. Even one point is important. Even the point is important. So in the mains paper, write something if they ask about. They might not give you the direct questions. Yes, they might ask you about the Gizaganuma, Michael. Yes. So Southeast Asia with regard to Nagaland, you create your own answer. Next, we will see the Aus. Okay, just write the topic, the Aus. Please write down. Aus had a belief that they originated from the 6 stones. Aus had a belief that they originated from the 6 stones, which were shaped in the form of the male and female reproductive organs. Aus had a belief that they originated from the 6 stones, which were shaped in the form of a male and female reproductive organs. These stones is located at the Chongliyimdi village in the Sangdam region. Chongliyimdi. Chongliyimdi is a village in the Sangdam area. in the Tuisan district. Who knows, it might be Loglok these days, but remember, Chongliyimdi is a place in the Sangdam area. Okay, so this is the place where we have come from. The owls had a belief. Chongliyimdi. So Chongliyimdi is a term related with which tribe? The owls tribe. It's a Sangdam area now. So now, let's see. Different scholars have given about the meaning of the word Naga. Yes. So let's see. Some famous scholars, just like the Assamese words or the Burmese words or the Hindustani words, which has given the term, the Nagas. But the Nagas in general means naked, because we were naked people. We all know. See, those days in the 3-4th century AD, we all know what would be the condition, right? So Nagas means naked. So let's see. These people. Some people will say we are the most chosen one. Yes, Nagas in general. Nagas say wherever you are. Some says we are very much just like we were headhunters. After that, we have transformed into Christianity. Yes, but not corruption, you see. Yes. Now, if you see, we are the worst people in this world somehow, in one way. So these are some interpretations now. Now we have to know where to stand. First was headhunter. Yes, a food gatherer, early man, but now transformed into Christianity. You came across when the Billy Graham come to Naga Hills, Nagaland, present-day Nagaland. Billy Graham, Dr. Billy Graham, the famous missionaries in the world from America. 100 years of Christianity in Nagaland, 1972. This is too important, right? 1872, we accepted the Christianity. 1972, when we celebrated the centenary, it was Dr. Billy Graham who came to the Nagaland in the year 1972. So these are the things you have to remember somehow. Okay, now let's see the meaning of the word Nagas. Assamese, Hindustani, Bengali, Please write down. Number 1, Kachari. Nangra is a Kachari word. It's a Kachari word which means a young man and hence a word. Nangra. Nangra is a Kachari word which means a young man and hence a word. Nangra. Next is Nangda. Nangda is a Bengali word which means naked. Nangda is a Bengali word which means naked. Next is the Burmese word. Burmese word Naga, which means ears. Naga is a Burmese word which means the ears. Next is the Sanskrit. Next is the Hindustani word Nanga, which means naked. Nanga, which means naked. Next is a Sanskrit word Nagna. A Sanskrit word Nagna, which means naked. Nagna means it's a Sanskrit word which refers to the term Nagas Nagna, which means naked. Nagna is a Sanskrit word. Nagna is a Sanskrit word which means naked. Nagna. So these are some of the words you came across. Okay, these are some of the words you came across. Any confusion? Buranges, or Buran, P-U-R-N, Buranges. Okay. See, unfortunately, so many scholars have interpreted the word Nagas, but logically, we are able to come to conclusion still now. Okay, that means there is no written records. It was only oral and folklores. Okay, that means passing down from one generation to another. Yes, we are from here, but unfortunately, the logical conclusion has not been given. That's why so many scholars have interpreted. Even a Greek scholar, Glacius don't mind. Okay, 150 AD. In the year 150 AD, a scholar, a Greek scholar known as Glacius the Greek scholar in his book Geographia referred Nagaland as Nagalokoi, which means the realm of the naked, which means the kingdom of the naked. Glacius in his book known as Geographia referred Nagaland to as Nagalokoi, which means the realm of the naked. The realm of the naked means the kingdom of the naked. So, by all these scholars, we have come to the conclusion that we are naked people. Yes, in short, Nagas are naked people. Naga means the naked people. And Buranges. Buranges is something which is a written record. This is very important. Buranges is something which is a written record, written in Assamese. Okay, written in Assamese. Initially in the homes and afterwards in the Assamese language. Please write down. It's a historical chronicles, which means a written record. Buranges means historical chronicles, which means written records. Written initially in the homes and later in the Assamese language. Too important. Buranges are historical written records, especially written in the homes and later in the Assamese language. It talks about the relationship between the Nagas and the Ohoms. So remember, no other thing. Remember? In history, in BC, from a BC point of view, alright, this is the thing you have to remember. In the ancient period, we have camped and settled down in different parts. Some settled in Myanmar, some in Manipur, some in Arunachal, some in present-day Nagaland. We were living self-independent. Self-independent in the sense that we cultivated paddy fields. Yes, one is June cultivation, the other is the terrace cultivations. We are living happily, right? Self-sustenance. That means no interference. No interference from the outside world. No Indians, no British, nothing. We were living happily. So that's the end of the ancient Nagas. Okay, and every tribe, every village is going to be founded. Yes, they were living happily. So that is all about we know about the ancient Naga history. Now we have come and settled down. So it might take 100 years, 200 years. Yes, after that we might be living for some 8 centuries, self-independently. After that, then comes the medieval India. Then comes the 18th to 13th century AD. Okay. Let's see what happened in the 18th to 13th century AD. Then comes the medieval. Ancient is all about till in 7th century. Late 7th century. Now comes the 8th century, the medieval Naga history. Even in the medieval Naga history, the Nagas in general were living independently. No outside interference. Okay. And the Nagas wants to live alone. We never wants to mingle with other people. That's why no interference. So let's see what happened in the late 13th century. Okay, see, something happened. Something happened. Even here, we were living independently. Yes, no interference. But at the end of the 13th century comes the homes from the Assamese area. The Ohoms tried to capture the Nagas. Okay, it was the Ohoms who, for the first time in this world, tried to capture the Nagas. Nagas tried their best. We will not allow these people. Since we are no good to the strangers, we will never allow any strangers or any land, just like any race, to capture us. So we resisted. But at the end of the day, the Nagas were defeated badly by the Ohoms. Shukaba. Please remember this term, Shukaba. The king Shukaba, the Ohoms kings, captured the Naga hills. Okay, the Naga people. For the first time, the Naga country was captured by the Ohoms. For the first time in the late 13th century. For the first time now, comes the 13th century. In the 13th century, it was only the Ohoms led by King Shukaba who captured the Nagas. And remember, the punishment was too much. The punishment was too much. Okay. The Ohoms treated the Nagas very badly. Very badly. But at the end of the day, around the 15th century again, around the 15th century, now again comes, now we have to be under the Ohoms. The Ohoms came to the conclusions that the Nagas were very good fighters. Since we're a warrior tribe, we like to fight. Okay, head hunting and all. See, it's a sport. So we consider it as a wrestling and all. See, for the Indians, it is cricket or in hockey. But for the Nagas, head hunting is the best sports we will ever find in this world. So the Ohoms came to the conclusions that we better befriend these people, befriend these men. We better have a good relationship with these people. So even though initially they have treated us very badly, at the end of the day, now they have become the best friend now. Now the Ohoms and the Nagas have become the best friend in the world now. So they have fought so many battles. They have fought so many battles. Alright. But unfortunately, then comes the 15th century, then comes the 18th century. When it comes to 18th century, you will come across the coming of the British. Okay, so remember, one important treaty is there. Treaty of Yandago. Please write down. By the Treaty of Yandago, okay, it's a treaty which was signed between the British and the Burmese. The first Anglo-British War. We all know the British will now defeat the Burmese. So under this treaty, the Ohoms also came under the role of the British. So Nagas indirectly Now we have to be under the British. But remember, this is not a day. This is not the day when the Nagas surrendered. No, but by this treaty, the homes were captured by the British. By this treaty, all the Assam areas were captured by the British. So the homes have to came under the control of the Nagas. So the Nagas indirectly have to be a part of the British now. But remember, now by this time, the British never captured the Naga Hills. This is a different story now. But remember, by this treaty, the homes have no more freedom over the Nagas now, because they are captured by the British people now. So this is the history. So see, when the homes in the Nagas were living in the medieval period from 13th to 18th century, what happened? They established a friendship, diplomacy. That is why Kadaki, you can expect an imprisonment. Please write down, Kadaki. Kadakis were special markets for the Nagas. Kadakis were special markets for the Nagas, where both diplomacy and business were carried out. Kadakis were special markets for the Nagas, where both diplomacy and business were carried out. Kadaki main function was to maintain a channel of communication between the homes in the Nagas. Kadaki main functions was to maintain a channel of communications between the homes in the Nagas, and to preserve the peace and harmony, at the homes in the Nagas boundary. Kadaki main function was to maintain a channel of communication between the homes in the Nagas and to preserve peace and harmony at the homes in the Naga boundary. So Kadaki was also a market. Yes, in short, Kadaki was a market. It's a market. But here we can discuss diplomacy, communications, harmony, peace, and all. Treaties and all can be signed here in the Kadaki market. And it's for our homes in the Nagas. See ya. Gumbo. Please remember this word. We all know when it comes to 15th century, now the Nagas and the Oghams were friends. Yes, they were living together now. So what happened is that one king of the Nagas, known as the Kambao, okay, in the 15th century, Kambao, he visited the Oghams kingdom. So the Oghams gave him a beautiful queen. Okay, when the Kambao visited the Oghams kingdom, a beautiful queen was given to Kambao. So he took the queen in Naga Hills. After that, a son was born, known as Kansing. Okay, Kansing was born. A son, so it's a mixed son. Yes, half is Oghams, the half is Nagas. So again, as a symbol of friendship, Kansing was sent to the Ogham kingdom. King Kambao is sent this person, Kansing, and since the Oghams wants to accommodate this person, Kansing was a very skillful, aware. He is there to fight. So what happened is that we want these people to include in our ministry. Just like see, Rio has how many ministers? 12 ministers including him. Like that, we will create a new minister. A third minister was created known as Pavitra Bohen. Pavitra Bohen is also announced. What is this Pavitra Bohen? A third minister created by the Oghams for the Naga prince. Pavitar Mohan is the third minister created by the Ahoms to accommodate the Naga prince Kansing. And remember, Kansing is the son of Gambao, who was sent by Gambao as a friendship, because the queen is not from the Nagas. The queen was from the Ahoms. So as a friendship now, okay, you have to go to your mother place. So Kansing has fought so many battles for the Ahoms, and like that they have a very good relationship. But what to do? Now the mightiest king in the world, it was the British in the 18th century. Remember, the sun rises from the British east, but never sets in the British territory. That was the word. Okay, that means there is no country in the world which never has been defeated by the British. Where in America, see, America, the greatest, just like America is the leader of the world now. Yes, but even America was defeated by the British everywhere. So the British have almost captured every country of the world. So this is the reason they're too powerful. So for us also, see, but remember, when we study Naga history tomorrow, we will see now the coming of the British. Why is the British come? Especially, why finally the British decided to capture Naga Hills or the Naga territory? We will see tomorrow. But remember, by the Treaty of Yandabo, the Ahoms were stricken from the Naga control. Okay, the Ahoms were defeated by the British very badly. So by the Treaty of Yandabo, the Ahoms withdrew from the Naga Hills. So now let's see how we have captured how the British tried to capture the Naga Hills. Tomorrow will be all about the fight between the Nagas and the British. So this is the end for today. And remember, I will give you some. Yes, for Nagaland, we will end up today. Okay, after that, we will study a political topic after 10 minutes break. Okay, we will take a 10 minutes break. After that, we will go for India political because the prelims is approaching.